Hey y'all. So this is Roscoe. Look at him. He's a very loving and caring dog. Um, my roommate passed away, and the one thing I wanted to do right by my roommate is to make sure that this dog gets a good home. So he's very extremely smart. Watch this. Sit, Roscoe. Good boy. Sit, sit. Good boy. Shake. So you see, he will learn tricks. In fact, he is starving for learning tricks. And if I could keep him, he's one of these dogs that you could put the snack on his nose and everything. Very extremely well behaved. The owner was a little bit more liberal with him. When I got here, he would jump on top of people and everything. So he was just in need of training. Dogs are like children. They want attention. They want discipline. So as you can see, he's very obedient. He obeys commands. And when you say the word out, out, Roscoe, out, you want to go out? So as you can see, he does know words. He's extremely smart and a very loving and caring dog. This dog would sit on his owner's lap and the owner would just watch TV all day. He was an elderly gentleman. So extremely loyal, extremely protective. He was a rescue. So his owner said that the dog picked him. In fact, the dog even picked his own name because he didn't have a name. He was trying to use different names. And eventually, watching the Dukes of Hazzard, the dog decided on Roscoe. So his little ears perked up and he responded to Roscoe. So that's where he got his name. He actually was so smart that he picked his own name. So, Roscoe, come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come here. I love you, Roscoe. I love you. I love you. So, I'm going to take him out for a walk. So he won't crap in the house. He won't piss in the house. He is trained in that sense. Hold on. Hold on, Roscoe. Hold on. Oh, crap. I shouldn't have done this with the phone in my hand. Apologize for the crappy video here. He's not like really an outdoor dog. So, but he will wait for you to walk him. He just needs to be walked twice a day. So we walk him around like maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. He'll wait for you. And then you walk him again around, let's say, 7 or 6-ish. And he's fed once a day. So he's already got his routine. He's good with other animals. I apologize for the wind. It's just a little windy right now. So if it comes out on the phone, I apologize. He's very good with animals. He had a brother who passed away as well. And he has the cat. So he's accustomed to both animals. The only thing that I can tell you is that the owner really didn't take it, because it was an elderly gentleman. So he didn't really take him out to parks and stuff like that. If you have a backyard, this dog will love it. He just sits and looks at the couch where his master used to be. And he just looks at me and you can tell that he misses him. But when I take him out, he's happy. He's completely oblivious to everything. He just wants to go outside, smell everything. When the cat walks in, he'll smell the cat. So as long as you have a backyard, but he is an apartment dog. So, again, I think he's a great dog for somebody. If you want a companion, you want somebody who's going to be loyal to you. I mean, we've all heard the stories of the dogs that, they wait for the owner and, that the owner passes away. And, this dog has suffered so much the loss of his owner. And I think that all he really needs is someone to play with him, take him out, and train him a little bit, and he will be a friend for life. He's only 7 years old. The other thing, his owner was on a very low budget, so he never got to give him the flea pills. We did do it a few times, but now with the whole COVID thing, we were, tight on money. I think everybody's been tight on money. So he doesn't have the flea medications. He is used to taking baths, so you can give him a bath. He's not going to struggle with you or anything. Come on, puppy. Come on. Pee-pee caca. Pee-pee caca. So you take him out. You walk him for a little bit. The owner, again, was an elderly gentleman, so he didn't take him on long walks either. And he'll go outside and he'll do his thing. Come on, Roscoe. Come on. Come on. Over here. Over here, puppy. As you can see, he loves sniffing and smelling everything. And again, he did grow up with two animals, a dog and a cat. The neighbors have children, so the thing with the children, I would say, is, just let him get used to the children and he'll be fine. Cons, again, the owner was very liberal, so he would bark at just about everything. So he's a good guard dog, I'll tell you that. You don't need an alarm in your house. If you wanted him not to bark at everything, it can be done. I was trying to train him to do that. But again, it wasn't my dog, so there's only limitations on what I could do. He doesn't go through the garbage or anything like that. There's a few things, like I said, that the owner did that I didn't particularly like. The owner would be eating, and sometimes he'd give him stuff from the owner's plate. And when I ate, he never did it. He never, once he was looking at me, I'd say go, and he'd leave. But like I said, he just needs a little training, a little love. A person with a backyard, this dog would adore you. Very loyal, very loving, very smart, very friendly. The only thing, again, he just needs a little time. You see, that's the cat. That's Mellow. So he has no problems with animals. He get along great with them, as long as he's given the time. I mean, I don't know about dog psychology. I know that they're smart, and so whatever like a dog trainer recommends, I think we will great with this dog. Again, he's only 7 years old. He will need to get the flea medications. He's fixed as well, so you don't have to worry about that. He's got all his not boosters. I'm sorry, I'm thinking COVID. He's got all his vaccines and all his shots and everything. So, and again, very extremely loyal. The only thing is, like, he'll bark at squirrels sometimes. So he's very protective of his owner. If anything came up to the window to the glass and stuff, he would bark. Extremely protective, extremely loving, and I just want to do right by his owner and by him, because he's a great dog. Unfortunately, I don't have. I only have 2 months left in this place before I have to leave, and I'd like to try to find him somebody before that time. So, if you know anybody, or you think that this might be a good match for you, again, extremely loyal, extremely intelligent, and it's just to see him like just sit down and stare at the couch is breaking my heart. And I don't know what the family would probably like put him in a shelter or something, and they're going to destroy him in about a week or something like that. So I don't want that end for this animal. But unfortunately, my hands are tied and there's nothing I can do. So please, if you know somebody that would like to have a dog, let me give you an idea more or less his size. So, well, here's a tree. So you can see he's about a medium-sized dog. I don't know what breed he is, but again, he is 7 years old. He's fixed. He has all his shots. The only thing you would have to do is get him the flea pills, because the cat, unfortunately, does go out, and then he'll pick up fleas from the cat. So, but again, he does. If you give him a bath, he won't struggle with you. He does it without any issues. And not an aggressive dog, but territorial. Like the first time he'll meet somebody, if you go up to the door, he'll bark at them. I think that's standard with most dogs. They'll bark at people they don't know and stuff. So he is a protective dog. But once he gets to know somebody, he is the friendliest dog on the planet. Again, he is good with children. But he just needs to get used to another animal or another person, and that's pretty much it. And I'd really like to get this dog a good home. Possibly the cat as well. So if anybody knows somebody, the cat is the same thing. Extremely smart, extremely loving, and he's an outdoor cat, so he doesn't have a litter box or anything. We just open the door, he goes out, he does his thing, and so that's Mello, and this is Roscoe, and I may have to find a home for Mello as well. The cat, I think, is about the same age. I want to say it's about 7 years old, and also extremely friendly. He jumps on my lap, and when I smoke cigarettes, and he just chills there. I can't say the cat's good with other animals, any squirrels or anything like that. Yeah, he'll go after everything. He's a cat, you know. But for people and stuff, for kids, extremely friendly. He is used to, he grew up with two other dogs, so he is unafraid of anything. I call him the terror of the neighborhood. Any raccoons, sometimes I'm out smoking in the backyard at night, raccoons will come. Yeah, he is protective as well. So he'll chase off raccoons and possums and everything. He'll scrap with anybody. So the cat is okay with dogs, as you guys can see. But other cats, I'm not 100% sure, because he is the king of this little area here. He is protective of his territory. And, you know, he'll bring you, I know it's not exactly what people want to hear, but he'll bring you, like, gifts. So you might find a mole or a squirrel or a bird. And that's, according to what I understand, their way of saying thank you. They're very appreciative animals, both of them. They took after their owner, who was a very loving and kind man. And at this point, like I said, I have 2 months left here, so I have to find a home for both of them. Originally, I was planning to keep the cat because he's smaller and I don't have to get a litter box. You just open the door for him in the morning and open the door at night. You see that's him looking for his owner. The cat has also been affected by this. And he's very extremely friendly. I go on the walk with the dog, the cat will follow us. Yeah. The only thing I can tell you about the cat that's a little annoying and a little weird, he likes drinking out of the tap. So he'll jump up on the counter and meow at you till you open the water so he can drink, because he doesn't like drinking from the bowl with the dog. So I kind of spoiled him with that. So, and again, the cat, extremely smart, can be taught tricks as well. And again, if you know anybody, because unfortunately, you know what they do to these animals when they're put in shelters. They'll have a shelf life of maybe like a week or 2 weeks or something, and then they'll be destroyed. And I don't think either one of these animals deserves that after losing their master, you know. So if anybody knows anybody, again, the cat, I wanted to keep him. I don't know what my living situation is going to be, so it breaks my heart. The dog, I can't. It's just too big. I really think that this dog should have had like a backyard and stuff. It would have been great, or a ranch. This dog would have been amazing. But unfortunately, I can't keep him, and there's a pretty good chance I might not be able to keep the cat either. So anybody that knows somebody who's interested in a cat or a dog, both of them again will need the flea pills, because because of the whole COVID thing, the owner was unable to buy them anymore. So they are going to be needing that. Everything else, the cat is also fixed, and the cat has his shots. He actually has a chip already embedded, so you'd have to just take him to the vet, check where the chip is, and get it reprogrammed. And again, the cat is very self-sufficient. The cat will go out and, you know, he doesn't need a litter box or anything. Just open the door, he'll go out, he'll come back in. He is pretty much the king of this area. So if you can pass this video around and see if we can find Roscoe and possibly Mello a good home, I would be so appreciative, because right now I'm going through the loss of my roommate. I was here renting this place for about 3 years, so, you know, he was my friend. And both his animals are very loving and kind and good animals, and I'd like to try to see if I can find them a home. So any help with that, I'd appreciate. Thank you.